The wisdom of innovation, where ideas come from. Creativity or idea generation is the beginning of innovation. Without creative ideas, there's nothing to develop into an activity, service, or product that can provide value to others. But where do ideas come from? Did you ever notice that children seem to almost never run out of ideas? They can create an activity that absorbs their interest out of little or nothing. This is particularly true if they have playmates, but happens even when they're alone. Creativity seems to be nothing more than child's play. But ironically, it takes discipline to get into that childlike state of mind on a daily basis in order to create useful ideas. The most commonly used technique for generating ideas is some form of group brainstorming. Looking at the key steps in this method can give us insight into how to develop the discipline of creativity as individuals. The first step in brainstorming is to have an area of interest or a problem to be solved. In other words, you must have a goal or purpose. The second step is to set ground rules that encourage participants to be as spontaneous as possible and to not censor either their own ideas or those of others. This playful and uninhibited state is similar to the normal state of a child, where thought, action, and reactions flow automatically without pre-screening. Later, in the brainstorming process, one uses methods to cull the ideas down to the ones that are most promising and feasible. But that part is typical adult analytical behavior and is not as challenging as the previous step. In order to function effectively in our complex social organizations, beginning with the family and then school and work, we've learned well how to control and limit our spontaneity and to conform to established norms. Therefore, regressing to that spontaneous, childlike state that is necessary for generating creative ideas can feel unnatural and even dangerous. And to be able to do so on a daily basis is quite challenging. So how do we develop the discipline of creativity? I find it helpful to have a framework for this challenge. In my framework, creativity is the beginning of innovation, and innovation is one of the 7 dimensions of wisdom. These are 7 buckets of skills or competencies that have been shown by research to support success both at work and in our personal lives. I use the acronym SOPHIA, S-O-P-P-H-I-A, which means wisdom in Greek, to represent the 7 dimensions of wisdom. In examining creativity, I focus on 2 of these dimensions, the P for purpose and I for innovation. Purpose is important in developing creativity as a discipline because, as we saw in brainstorming, it's important to have a goal or area of interest to focus on. Becoming clear about your life purpose, calling, career goals provides both motivation and direction to creativity. It can take quite a bit of work and ongoing refinement to find and stay with your purpose and to connect your daily activities to that purpose. But once you've made progress with this, creativity flows more easily. Within the framework of your purpose, you can make creativity a daily disciplined activity. Some days may be more productive than others, but practicing each day develops your creativity overall. It requires setting aside the time and inducing a relaxed but alert state of mind. Perhaps physical relaxation exercises or meditation would work for you. Or another possibility is if you play a musical instrument or you have some other kind of play activity that is relaxing rather than stressful. Those would be additional possibilities. After you've gotten into that relaxed and alert state of mind, then allow your ideas to flow without self-censorship. The ideas may come as images, words or phrases, an observation about the social or physical world that seems to have energy and to attract and hold your attention. You may not know why you keep going back to it, like a mysterious trinket that you found. Its value initially may be unclear. It may just have meaning for you, or it may be the key that unlocks the secrets of the universe. Who knows? Perhaps it begins with a concept written about or discussed by someone else that strikes you as particularly interesting or salient. Then you integrate it with other things that you've been reflecting on, and it becomes something new and different. We exist in a continual bath of particles of energy and matter that we can't see. Similarly, we are surrounded by a flow of events and circumstances, both external and within ourselves, that have the potential to produce creative ideas, but often we can't perceive them. We can discipline ourselves to be good receptive instruments for creative ideas through practice. I'm Dr. Bernard Brooks. What does creativity mean to you? Let me know at www.sophia.com. And remember, that's Sophia with 2 P's.